The highly anticipated A Minecraft Movie is making waves as it heads toward a projected $135 million opening weekend at the domestic box office. This impressive debut positions the film as the biggest opening of the year, surpassing Captain America: Brave New World, which previously held the record with $88.8 million. The movie's success is a significant boost for the film industry, which has been experiencing a downturn, with a 7% decline in domestic box office revenue reported by Comscore for 2025. The adaptation of the popular sandbox video game Minecraft highlights the growing trend of video game franchises becoming reliable sources for Hollywood blockbusters. Following the success of films like the Super Mario Bros. Movie and Sonic the Hedgehog 3, directed by Jared Hess, known for Napoleon Dynamite, A Minecraft Movie tackles the unique challenge of adapting a game that lacks a specific storyline or characters. The film features a star-studded cast, including Jason Momoa and Jack Black, who are transported into a fantasy world animated in the iconic blocky Minecraft style. Despite mixed reviews, the movie's box office performance suggests that it resonates with audiences, much like other video game adaptations. This success is particularly welcome for Warner Bros., which has faced a series of underperforming releases. With the film's strong opening, a sequel seems likely, further cementing Minecraft's influence beyond the gaming world.
Nintendo has announced the pricing details for its upcoming console, the Nintendo Switch 2, set to launch in June. While the console is highly anticipated as a much-needed upgrade from the original Switch, which debuted in 2017, its price has been a contentious issue. In Japan, the console is available in two versions: a multi-language system, priced at approximately $480 USD, and a Japanese language-only version, priced at around $343 USD. The latter is significantly cheaper but comes with several limitations, including being usable only in Japan and requiring a Japanese Switch 2 account for online features. The decision to offer a cheaper, region-locked version in Japan is seen as a strategic move by Nintendo to cater to domestic consumers, especially as tariffs threaten to increase costs in other regions, including the US. This pricing strategy could potentially affect global sales dynamics, as determined gamers might seek ways to import the cheaper version despite its restrictions. However, Nintendo has implemented measures to prevent this, such as region-specific online capabilities and account requirements, aiming to keep the Japanese version within the country. This approach highlights the company's focus on maintaining market control and addressing consumer price sensitivity amid global economic challenges.
HBO's adaptation of The Last of Us, originally a critically acclaimed action-adventure game by Naughty Dog, has emerged as a significant milestone in video game adaptations, capturing the attention of both gamers and general audiences. The series, starring Pedro Pascal as Joel and Bella Ramsey as Ellie, has been praised for its gripping storytelling, character development, and faithful yet expansive narrative. It explores a post-apocalyptic world where a fungal infection turns humans into monstrous creatures, delving into profound emotional and thematic layers. Led by series creators Craig Mazin and Neil Druckmann, the adaptation has earned 24 Emmy nominations and won 8, marking a new benchmark for video game-based projects. It has also received recognition from prestigious bodies like the Peabody Awards and the American Film Institute, highlighting its impact beyond the gaming community. A standout episode, Long Time, which focuses on a decades-long romance between two survivors, exemplifies the show's ability to deliver compelling and humanizing narratives. The success of The Last of Us underscores the potential for video games to serve as rich source material for high-quality television content, breaking stereotypes of video game adaptations as subpar or niche. As anticipation builds for the second season, set to premiere on April 13th, the series' success is a testament to the evolving entertainment landscape where cross-media storytelling is increasingly becoming the norm.
A recent leak has stirred excitement within the Marvel Rivals community, revealing that Professor X from the X-Men is likely the next character to join the game. Marvel Rivals, a popular mobile strategy game developed by NetEase Games, allows players to assemble teams of iconic Marvel characters in strategic battles. The leak, sourced from a reliable data miner known as ExoLeak, indicates that Professor X is being developed as a support character, with abilities tentatively titled X-Men Collection, Potential Stimulation, and Mind Projection. Although these names are placeholders, they suggest a focus on enhancing team dynamics, which is typical for support roles in games. The significance of this leak lies in its implications for the game's future content and player engagement. While X-Men characters have been anticipated, the specific timeline and order of their introduction were not previously known. This leak suggests that Professor X might be the next addition, potentially influencing players' strategies and team compositions. However, it's important to note that data-mined information is subject to change, and there's no official confirmation from NetEase Games. As with previous leaks, the developer has remained silent, leaving fans to speculate and eagerly await official announcements.
The indie game development scene is buzzing with the release of the first trailer for Mewgenics, a long-awaited project from Edmund McMillen and Tyler Glale, known for their work on popular indie titles like Super Meat Boy and The Binding of Isaac. The game, which has been in development limbo since its initial announcement 13 years ago, is finally set to release in 2025. The trailer, while cryptic, showcases a quirky mix of cat breeding, musical elements, and humor characteristic of McMillen's unique style. Mewgenics is described as an endless cat-breeding RPG with elements of a tactical turn-based roguelike, drawing comparisons to titles like Into the Breach, but with a feline twist. The significance of this release lies in its tumultuous development history. Initially intended as a follow-up to Super Meat Boy, Mewgenics faced cancellation in 2016 when McMillen departed from Team Meat. However, McMillen later reacquired the rights and resumed development with Glale. The game's revival and upcoming release are a testament to the persistence and passion of indie developers. The trailer, though not revealing much about the gameplay mechanics, has sparked curiosity and anticipation among fans, highlighting the enduring appeal of McMillen's creative vision. As the release date approaches, gamers and industry watchers alike are eager to see how Mewgenics will expand on the innovative gameplay and storytelling for which McMillen is known.
Adi Shankar, known for his successful adaptations of video game franchises into anime series on Netflix, has sparked interest with the debut of the new Devil May Cry series. Shankar, who previously oversaw the creation of the Castlevania and Captain Laserhawk: A Blood Dragon remix series, hinted at the potential for a broader Capcom anime universe. While he remained non-committal about the specifics, the first season of Devil May Cry includes a notable reference to the Resident Evil franchise, suggesting possible future crossover opportunities. This has led to speculation about further Capcom titles being adapted into anime, which could expand the reach of these beloved video game stories. Capcom's history with anime adaptations is well established, with past successes like Street Fighter and Mega Man. The nod to Raccoon City in the Devil May Cry series is a clever acknowledgement of the intertwined history between Resident Evil and Devil May Cry, which originally began as a version of Resident Evil 4. Although Shankar has not confirmed any new projects, the success of the Devil May Cry anime could pave the way for more Capcom franchises to be explored in this format. This potential expansion into a Capcom anime universe could further engage fans and introduce these iconic video game narratives to a broader audience.
The video game industry is currently navigating a pivotal moment, as highlighted in a recent NPR report. Last year, the industry generated an impressive $187 billion in revenue, underscoring its massive economic footprint. However, this success is juxtaposed with significant challenges, including widespread layoffs, the integration of artificial intelligence, and prolonged game development cycles. These issues are creating a divide between major developers and smaller indie studios, each facing unique hurdles in this rapidly evolving landscape. At the recent Game Developers Conference in San Francisco, industry insiders discussed these challenges, emphasizing the impact of AI on game development and the workforce. While AI offers potential for innovation, it also raises concerns about job security and the creative process. Furthermore, the disparity between large and small developers is becoming more pronounced, with indie studios struggling to compete with the resources of major companies. This schism is reshaping the industry, influencing everything from game design to market strategies, and ultimately affecting gamers and developers worldwide.
Nintendo has announced that the launch lineup for the upcoming Nintendo Switch 2 will include a nostalgic nod to the 1990s with the re-release of Ridge Racer, a classic racing game originally popularized on the PlayStation 1 in 1995. This move aims to tap into the nostalgia of gamers who fondly remember the arcade and console racing experiences of the time. Ridge Racer, developed by Namco, was initially released in arcades in 1993 before making its way to home consoles. The game is known for its pioneering use of 3D graphics and engaging racing mechanics, which helped define the racing genre during its era. The re-release, titled Arcade Archives 2: Ridge Racer, will be exclusively available on the Nintendo Switch 2 at its launch on June 5, 2025. The game will feature various modes, including multiple difficulty levels and a time trial mode where players compete to achieve the best time against a rival car. Additionally, a deluxe version will offer enhanced features such as support for an H-shifter and clutch, appealing to racing enthusiasts seeking a more authentic experience. While the pricing details for Ridge Racer on the Nintendo Switch 2 remain undisclosed, the inclusion of this classic title is expected to bolster the console's launch lineup, which some have described as underwhelming outside of the new Mario Kart world. The decision to include Ridge Racer underscores Nintendo's strategy to leverage classic gaming experiences to attract both nostalgic players and new audiences to their latest platform.
Nintendo has unveiled a new design for its game cases with the upcoming Switch 2, marking a departure from the traditional red spine that characterized its predecessor. The new cases feature a wraparound box art design, where the artwork extends over the spine, providing a more cohesive and visually appealing look. This change was first observed at the Nintendo Museum in Kyoto, Japan, where the new cases for games like Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza are on display. The redesign also includes a repositioning of the game title to the upper half of the spine, which could improve shelf visibility for gamers. This update is part of a broader wave of information about the Switch 2, generating excitement and speculation within the gaming community. As these changes are currently seen only on first-party titles, it remains to be seen how third-party developers will adopt the new design. The redesign could potentially influence future packaging trends in the industry, as Nintendo's decisions often set precedents for others to follow. This shift not only enhances the aesthetic appeal of physical game collections, but also signals Nintendo's continuous efforts to innovate and refine its brand presentation.
Epic Games has recently addressed the swirling rumors about a potential Fortnite movie adaptation, putting an end to the speculation. The rumors gained traction following the unexpected success of a Minecraft movie, which, despite initial skepticism, has performed remarkably well at the box office. This success has led to increased interest in video game adaptations, sparking discussions about which popular games might be next in line for the big screen. However, Tim Sweeney, CEO of Epic Games, has definitively stated that there are no plans for a Fortnite movie, labeling the rumors as false. The speculation originated from a post by @DanielRPK, a known figure for Hollywood Leaks, suggesting that studios had previously considered a Fortnite film. Despite the game's massive popularity and its strong cultural presence, Epic Games' swift denial suggests that any such project is not currently in the works. This decision might be seen as a strategic move by Epic Games to maintain control over the Fortnite brand, especially considering the potential risks and challenges associated with translating a dynamic, interactive experience like Fortnite into a linear film format. For now, fans will have to be content with the game's ongoing in-game events and updates.